Hello and welcome. Here's what's coming up on Pride today. Drag Race star Shangela has made it through week 2 of Dancing with the Stars. We'll tell you who gave her some much needed advice. And speaking of drag, Nikki Doll is keeping up with a ton of projects. She's given us the inside scoop. And Call Me Kat is back for a 3rd season. Co-star Cheyenne Jackson is telling us everything we need to know. Hey everyone, I'm Ricky Cornish. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at stories making headlines. Hallelujah, she's still here. Shangela made history by joining season 31 of Dancing with the Stars as the show's first male same-sex pair to regularly compete. She also became the first ever drag performer to get cast in the US series, a trail that had already been blazed by Courtney. In a recent interview, Shangela revealed that she called up Act to ask her Drag Race sister for some advice. She said, quote, "We talked, we had great conversations, she gave me good advice about the show. I've invited her to the show, and I hope she'll make it when she comes to visit the US if I'm still there." For more on this story, head to out.com. And speaking of queens, Nikki Doll has given us all the tea. The Drag Race star turned her career from contestant to host as the main judge on Drag Race France. Here's a look at our interview.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Nikki. So yeah, we have Nikki Doll and Ricky Doll.
Oh, well, you know what? I've always been looking for a son, so hi, welcome to the family.
I am here for it, my love. Can you believe that season 1 is actually in the books? Like, girl, you did it.
You know, 3 years ago, you would have told me that a French queen would have been on RuPaul's Drag Race to begin with. I would have had a hard time to believe you. But now that there's Drag Race France, that I'm the host of it, and we already crowned the winner, it's pretty insane.
For more on this story, head to pride.com. And finally, Cheyenne Jackson is keeping busy this year. Beyond his full-time roles as husband and father, the star is back on set for Call Me Kat season 3. Here's what he had to say.
My gosh, Cheyenne, it feels like you are just busier than ever. You have so many exciting things coming your way. Of course, the big one being Call Me Kat is coming back for a 3rd season. What went through your head when you realized we're still going here?
Mostly just gratitude. When this show came out, we got really reviews. Like, it was, people were like, oh my God, what is that Call Me Kat show? And granted, it was a rough first season. I will fully own that. But every show takes time. I think it's gonna catch on even more. It stands up to anything on television. You can quote me on that. In terms of comedy, absolutely.
How incredible is it for you to kind of look back and see how far you've come in a lot of ways?
Truly, you know, I really had a big couple of months doing just that. I tried in general to not look back too much because I'm a Cancer. I'm very emotional, and if I start to like go through old books and pictures, I can get a little wistful and like, oh, remember, which is not a bad thing. But for me, sometimes it kind of like gives me the blues and stuff. But I just did a couple weeks in the revival of Into the Woods on Broadway. And I hadn't been in a Broadway show in 10 years. And I was away from my family for a month, the longest I ever have. And I had a lot of time to sit and be with myself in New York and really reflect on this little queer kid from northern Idaho who didn't fit in, but music and acting and performing was my way out of that town. And then when I see the goals that I've set for myself, and here I was in New York about to go, sing Sondheim with Sarah Bareilles, it was just like in my 8th or 9th Broadway show. It's just, I can't even believe it's my life.
For more on this story, head to out.com. My name is Ricky Cornish. Thanks for joining me on Pride today. Check us out on Advocate Channel, streaming daily on YouTube.